The image of a hacker in a dark hoodie typing furiously is a relic. Today, cyber warfare is driven by autonomous, self-executing code. This shift toward automation is incredibly expensive. By 2026, the global cost of cybercrime is projected to reach $10.5 trillion every single year. That number is climbing rapidly because generative AI has completely collapsed the barrier to entry. Attackers no longer need deep coding skills to build advanced threats. They simply prompt an AI to generate them. This leads directly to the rise of polymorphic malware. This is malicious code that actively writes and rewrites its own signature as it moves through a network, making it nearly impossible for standard antivirus software to recognize and block. These AI-driven threats are automating the entire attack process, what the industry calls the kill chain. They scan for vulnerabilities, build custom exploits, and deliver payloads, all executing at the speed of light. This creates a massive defensive vacuum. A human IT team, no matter how skilled, is physically incapable of tracking and responding to an autonomous agent running 10,000 queries a minute. To protect sensitive data in this environment, organizations must abandon human speed reactions. The only way to fight an autonomous machine is with machine speed defenses. AI automation has also weaponized social engineering. Attackers are deploying hyper-personalized, voice-cloned deepfakes to impersonate corporate executives on live video calls. These highly realistic fakes bypass security systems entirely. They don't crack a code, they simply trick a well-meaning employee into handing over access. Instead of relying on a password that can be phished, systems authenticate based on what you have, like a hardware device, and what you are, like a fingerprint. With this passkey system, organizations eliminate stolen credentials. Attackers cannot steal a password if there isn't one. This is zero trust, a framework where no user is trusted by default. Every connection requires continuous biometric verification. External attackers are only part of the problem. Companies are increasingly facing an internal risk known as shadow AI. This happens when employees or even automated internal agents inadvertently paste proprietary code or sensitive customer data into unapproved public AI models to speed up their workflow. This exposes the company to prompt injection attacks. Attackers slip hidden instructions into documents or emails, tricking the internal AI systems into ignoring their own guardrails and exposing that sensitive data. To counter this, organizations are deploying AI-powered security operations centers. These autonomous watchdogs monitor internal network behavior 24/7, flagging unusual data movements the second they occur. As employees rely heavily on AI to increase their productivity, businesses have to deploy these defensive AI tools to ensure the organization doesn't accidentally tear down its own security walls. Threat actors are currently executing a long-term strategy known as harvest now, decrypt later. Hackers are actively stealing and hoarding heavily encrypted medical, legal, and financial data. Right now, they lack the computing power to actually read any of it. This timeline illustrates what they are waiting for. Q-Day, the future point where quantum computers instantly break standard encryption, exposing all that stolen data. To defend against this, the immediate mandate is migrating to post-quantum cryptography, new algorithms designed to repel a quantum computing surge. Organizations holding sensitive information that must remain confidential for decades need to begin migrating to these quantum-resistant algorithms immediately. Waiting for quantum computing to fully arrive guarantees a future breach. Your security infrastructure has to outpace the timeline of the threat. Zooming out from the IT department, these AI and quantum threats have escalated into critical board-level financial liabilities. This dashboard illustrates the shift to dynamic cyber insurance. Premiums are now continuously adjusted based on a company's real-time security posture and the strength of their AI guardrails. Organizations running outdated protocols face exorbitant premiums or total denial of coverage. This financial pressure is compounded as ransomware tactics shift away from simply locking files and move towards extorting corporate reputations by threatening to leak sensitive data. The required survival toolkit for this environment is clear: zero trust architectures, secure passwordless ecosystems, post-quantum cryptography, and 24/7 autonomous monitoring. In a global economy entirely dependent on code, security can no longer be an afterthought.
It has to be the foundational element built into every digital system from day one.